Hello everybody, today's video is dedicated to Bentley. To be exact, the video is dedicated to Bentley parts. And these are not ordinary parts, these are Chinese counterfeit parts for Bentley car. You are surprised, but don't be surprised at anything because the Chinese will fake anything, not just car parts, but cars as well. In fact, I think the Chinese are the world record holders for knockoffs. Anyway, 2004 car. We're doing maintenance on it now. In addition to filters, we're going to change the plugs. And now I'm going to show you what Chinese filter leaks look like. And I'm going to show you what they are dangerous to your car. The best part is that if you're not knowledgeable about the subject, you probably won't even recognize that you've been sold a fake. In time, of course, it will all come to light, but the consequences will not be very good. But let's talk about everything in order. This is how the air filter housing looks like. Now I'll show you what the filter looks like. Basically, the original filter looks the same, but there's one problem. You see what happened to this glue here? The glue melted, you see. It's used to keep the filter element, all its parts, separate. But unfortunately, that function is not fulfilled here. And look where this sealant got into the mass airflow sensor. So, in addition to the air purification not working, you also have airflow sensors failing. For Bentley, it is not a cheap entertainment. So, in principle, having saved on air filters, or having bought by ignorance a fake one, you are automatically doomed to replacement of these sensors. It's sad, especially all that debris, all that glue, all that sealant that's melted. It's going to get further, and that's going to be the engine. I don't think that getting this sealant into the engine is a good thing. But I'm going to show you there are also some fake Chinese plugs. It's a little bit more complicated and a lot harder to identify than the same filters. But there are certain parameters that we use. Let me know in the comments, I'll give you a hint on how to do it. But also beware of Chinese fakes, especially for such cars, because then it will be very expensive and then it will certainly be painful to eliminate, but naturally you will lose money, lose nerves, but you can also lose, for example, the engine in such a Bentley. I'm afraid to imagine how much a new engine would cost on a Bentley. But if you take, for example, a used engine on a Bentley, it will cost from $5,000. This is sad, of course, because I think it is still cheaper to buy 2 original air filters for $200 than to change the engine. It would be very, very uneconomical. In general, this is the condition of the plugs, but also detailed. This is a video report on the repair of this car. I'll show you a little bit later. But also, in principle, if you have any questions, write, do not hesitate. I will try to answer everyone. And I think that this topic, in general, is relevant not only in Russia, it is relevant in Europe and in the United States of America. The Chinese counterfeit everything. Remember this.